Okay, so our topic this week is easy does it, and it takes quite a bit of effort. So this is from our book and in a section called What a Paradox. And we're using it as the topic of the week because we find ourselves saying this often in many different ways within the reflective meditation practice. So a paradox is a seemingly true situation that seems impossible or difficult to understand as it contains contradictory features. So this easy does it, and yet it takes quite a bit of effort is a great encapsulation of how do I do that? That seems impossible. And we say this right up front. I would call it like a maxim, but it's really one of our instructions or guides for the way we practice meditation. We say, relax, be curious, be kind, be with what is, learn how to tolerate what's going on in your mind stream. You don't have to change it. And it takes quite a bit of effort to do this at times. Sometimes it's easy and you can do that, but we're not automatically assuming that you're able to just be with whatever is in your mind stream or your body. And it takes some effort to journal about it, to reflect back about it and about your experience and put it into language and to talk about it with yourself and even with others. This takes quite a bit of effort. And if we've been doing it a long time, we might even forget the type of effort it took for us to start this training and to be able to do this as a more natural process and hook it up with meditation. So we're actually saying we have to hold both. Hold easy does it, hold taking quite a bit of effort, which when it seems impossible, we could easily give up or just move on to something else. And yet we're saying that's a learning curve. This is something that we have to learn how to do. And it is an area of the Buddhist practice which we call skillful effort, or it's on the Eightfold Path, and one of the folds is right effort. So useful effort, appropriate effort, ethical effort. And this is a development. This is something we develop with practice that matures as we do more practice. We hope it matures and grows and develops within us. Because just by being born as humans, we contain a lot of paradoxes. It's really something that we have these principles and values and ideals, and yet we can't live up to them often. Sometimes we can't even act in the way that our values would suggest. And I was thinking of that this morning. What are some of the things that I do that go against my values? And what are some of the causes and conditions that keep me doing them? And at times I might be in a bind and really have no choice and have to do something that goes against my integrity. Other times there's things I'm avoiding or not understanding about what I should or could do that would take some effort to have me not step up to actions that I don't really agree with. So at times we're very aware of what we're doing going against our values. At other times we're not so aware. So this is a really an area of exploration that we're going to go into this week. Because again, I'm back to this, we've got to keep trying and we've got to keep learning from, these are situational things that happen within our lives that we're going to relearn how to stay up and current with our principles, how to act according to our values. Because these days we need skillful effort, not only in meditation, but we need it in the world, our actions within the world. So I'm going to pause and stop the talk here. This is the introduction for this week, and how we're going to take it up will be a little bit different. Each of the teachers who want to take it up and say something about it. And we'll sit for 25 minutes this morning.